There's been this game called Road to Vostok that would pop up on my YouTube feed from time to time, and honestly, I never paid it much mind. However, over the last year, this game has made a lot of progress, so much to the point that it finally caught my attention. Road to Vostok is a single-player hardcore survival game based between Finland and Russia. The concept is that you start at your safe house in the easiest location and then physically travel to the harder locations. When you die, you lose all the gear that you had on you and respawn. That is until you make it to the hardest maps set in the area of Vostok, in which if you die, you lose your entire save file. Progression is based on you going out, looting, and then securing that loot in one of many safe houses that you customize and decorate to your liking with physics-based loot, meaning you can actually just put stuff down however you want inside a safe house. There are also traders that you must find within the game world that will offer more gear and safe house items as well as tasks to complete. The enemy AI factions are bandits, guards, and military, all with their own unique looks, loadouts, locations, and bosses. The world is also dynamic with time of day, weather, seasons, and most importantly, events. Events can be anything from the sounds around you to airdrops, crash sites, tanks, helis, bandit vans, bosses, or even factions moving into new locations, with time passing also being linked to what event can possibly happen to further portray the concept of time spent surviving. Speaking of surviving, there is a hunger and thirst system as well as a medical and sanity system, giving you plenty to work with in terms of direction with survival and the immersion of combat. As you can see, the aesthetic art style is that of Stalker and Escape from Tarkov, but in a very grounded and realistic approach. Personally, I love these art styles, something about them just speak to me. Also, a fun fact is that Road to Vostok uses the Godot engine, a free and open source game engine that so far from this game in particular not only looks great, it also runs great. So a very exciting moment for the game development world. It's also nice to actually see other game engines being used this day and age. I mean, I'm personally getting sick and tired of just seeing Unreal Engine and Unity being used all the time, if I'm being honest. Road to Vostok is set to release in the early access on April 7th, and so far from my experience with the demo, I really enjoy it. The gunplay is satisfying and hardcore with armor systems and bullet-based damage models. And quite honestly, the overall world and aesthetic is pretty darn immersive. I'm Josh V, subscribe to Rapid Fire, and tell me what you think about Road to Vostok.